First of all, another WWE coach fan, so let's make sure we get that on tape.
Yeah, make sure. Make sure. Make sure.
Let's get into it. You made your PFL debut in 2022, Challenger Series. There's a lot of you now that are participating in this World Tournament. How do you feel coming back here, being here, and having such a huge opportunity?
Very excited. You know, this is familiar. I've been here 2023, I believe, for the Challenger Series. So it's an amazing opportunity to do it again. I'm comfortable, confident, and I'm just ready to rock and roll, mate. Ready to rock and roll.
But guess who didn't exist back in 2023?
Who?
Your son, Killian.
Come on, man.
8 months old, right? How cool is it now to have a son and really have something to fight for?
Amazing. You know, to have him in my life is, I'm not sure whether you're a father yourself, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing. You know, he's really helped me stay focused. So I'm very excited to have him in my life. This is all for him at the end of the day.
How has the training and the mentality changed since you became a father?
I'll be honest, you know, a lot of these guys, they need other motivations to push them and drive them. I didn't need a son to be extra motivated. I'm already a motivated person. So to have him, yeah, don't get me wrong, it gives me a bit of extra motivation, but I'm already a very motivated person. I didn't need anyone to motivate me.
I can see that you have that personality, and that's something we're really pushing here now with this. I call this the new PFL, at least for me and my guys. And we really want to lean into guys with personality. Where did that personality come from?
I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
I'm just being myself. You know, I used to be very, what's the word? Reserved. Worried I'll get cancelled by the way I speak. But now I just don't give a damn. You like it, you don't, I don't give a damn.
I recently read a quote from you that said, I like beating people up.
Yeah, 100%.
Tell me more about your enjoyment of punching other people.
Listen, I've been beating up people since I was a kid. I've been getting beaten up myself since I was a kid. So I am a nail and a hammer. And of course I enjoy being a hammer more. But I can also be a very good nail. So I love fighting. Fighting's in my blood. You know, I come from a heritage of Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, a fighting nation, you know. In 2012, I went to Ivory Coast, and I was there for about 3 months. And a priest told my dad, you know, you guys need to leave. There's a civil war happening. You gotta go ASAP. So my dad took it serious, and we left. 3 weeks later, my uncle's head got cut off. That's the game. I'm not even. Don't know why you're so surprised, me. That's the game. We live and we die.
I didn't expect you to say that. That's like, wow. So that's part of how you grew up.
Yeah, don't know. Experiences.
Experiences.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
Experiences.
Wow. So you've had quite the journey, but also you've always loved sport, and soccer was kind of your first sport. Is that right?
Yeah, I love football.
Yeah.
I love football. I've always been someone that loves sports. If I was from here, I'd be an NFL player.
I can see that.
Of course, mate. You not see my legs?
Yeah. Oh, you're a powerhouse. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I love football myself. You Brentford FC, is that your squad?
No, I was at Stevenage. They were in League One. I went down there for a scholarship, third-year scholarship. So if you don't get signed, you go to like little agencies and you go play against other academies. And if you do well, the academy will pick you up. I got picked up, but I never had the drive and hunger for this.
Always the fight game.
In terms of what I mean by that is, I didn't have what it takes to drive myself to want to be a footballer. I had talent, of course. Anyone that knows me would say that you should have been a footballer. But at the same time, I've got a second try at something else, and I know I'm not going to let that one go, hence why I'm here after 6 years.
Well, let's talk about the fight then quickly, because you're going to be the first one out of the gate. We do have an opening fight, but then you're right there, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+.
Beautiful.
It's a big-time opportunity.
Beautiful.
Do you like being right out of the gate?
Yeah, of course. I'm on a trigger 24/7, mate. That doesn't matter to me. You could put me on first, last, that doesn't matter. I'm ready to go. It's a good opportunity anyway. I could fight, chill, watch the rest of the fights, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Last question. Take me through how you see this fight going.
I'm going to smoke him. It's as simple as that. You know, look, let's have it right. I respect him. 11-3. Was in another organisation, was actually top 15. And I respect that he's a very dangerous opponent, but I'm a dangerous man too. You know, 5-1, and all I've had was undefeated fighters since I've been signed at PFL. You know, how many heavyweights have actually gone through this journey? Yeah, I lost my last fight, that's sweet, it is what it is. But losing's a blessing, it's all a learning curve at the end of the day. You're just gonna see me smoke this guy, man, I'll be honest. I'm gonna bamboozle him. It's gonna be silly. It's gonna be silly.
I can't wait to see it, brother. Man, what a pleasure.
Come
what
on,
a pleasure.
man.
I can't wait.
The chairman himself.